Hey everybody, today I am going to make an Italian zucchini bake. It's a lean and green meal. I'm super excited about this. Hold on, my water's telling me it's time to drink, you know. Hydration is super important. However, the Italian zucchini bake, let me tell you all about this. It's 4 servings, it's 1 lean, half a green, and 2 condiments. So half a green right there tells me I need to add 2.5 more greens to this to make a full meal. So I'd probably do something like cauliflower rice. This is probably really good with cauliflower rice. Maybe do some sort of side salad, something to go along with it. But anyway, it's beef, some canned diced tomatoes, some garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And for the cheese filling is going to be reduced fat, or excuse me, half a cup of part skim ricotta, reduced fat mozz, 3 tablespoons of reduced fat parm, some egg beaters, some garlic powder, some Italian seasoning and pepper, and zucchini. And I just realized I forgot one important thing that I might need. So, here we go. So, here's what's going to happen, and hopefully I won't say so a lot, because I have caught myself doing that. So first things first, I have preheated the oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and season my beef here. I will tell you that I like pepper, and I know you can't really see me seasoning this because it's off camera, but just trust me, I'm seasoning it. I'm going to put a dash of salt, and notice that was it, very little salt. And I'm going to put in some of our oregano, and I'm going to mix that all up, and then I'm going to put it in the skillet so that we can go ahead and get this bad boy going. So I'm going to give you just a second to get caught up, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and mix up this a little bit. Get the seasonings into the beef. I probably should have already turned on my oven, but I did not do that. Okay, let me turn on this up. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the tomatoes, the garlic powder, the salt, the pepper to the ground beef. I'm going to let it simmer for 2 minutes, stirring constantly, remove meat, and then mix the ingredients for the mozz, or the cheese filling. So I need a cup of canned diced tomatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and measure that out. I'm going to measure my cup out. Okay. This should be heating up nicely. Yep, it's getting there. Go ahead and add the garlic powder on here. Yes, I like garlic. I'm going to even add more pepper. Okay. And yeah, we should be good. Okay, so I'm going to put this mixture, the beef, into my skillet. My grandma's skillet. So it's an old skillet. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And it's calling for the tomatoes, the garlic powder, salt, blah, blah. I've already done that. And in the meantime, I'm going to start putting together the cheese mixture that's going to go on these items, and I'm going to cut my zucchini as well. So I'm going to let this start to brown up, and I will be right back. Okay, welcome back. I'm starting to first. I want to make sure that I get the beef all good and brown. Sorry, I had to turn on the fan there. I want to make sure that I have browned up the meat for the dish before I put in the tomatoes. So that I make sure it's all good and cooked. So I'm going to let that keep doing what it's doing for now. And in the meantime, I am going to thinly slice up some pieces of zucchini. Zucchini is one of those vegetables that I was never really that fond of, but I've started to really enjoy it. I like it a lot. Like I said earlier, this dish is only half a green, so you will want to supplement if you are on the 5-in-1 program. You will want to add in another 2 greens, whether that be cauliflower rice. I'm trying to think what else would really go well with this. So, some sort of vegetable. Anything that's within the program would be delicious. So let me make sure. Pepper. I love pepper. It didn't call for it, but in this house we like a little heat. So I'm going to add in some red chili flakes. Now pop it up. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get together the ingredients for the cheese portion of the dish. And so that is 4 ounces or a half a cup of ricotta. So, need to of course, there's going to be a paint in the tunnels to get open. Why is it always when I'm trying to do something wonderful, it's a pain in the butt here? Oh, get it. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I need a half a cup of ricotta. And I need 6 ounces or 1.5 cups of mozzarella. So I'm going to keep doing that. Okay, here's my 1.5 cups of mozzarella. Time to check on the beef again. And what else do I need in my cheese mixture here? 3 tablespoons of parm. There's 2. There's 3. I need 2 tablespoons of egg beaters or egg whites. There's 1. There's 2. To come back to this, make sure we're going to put here. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw in the tomatoes. Turn down the heat. Let that simmer for a little bit. Okay, this just needs some oregano and some pepper. So we'll do some oregano. Come on. And it also gets a little garlic powder too. Love the garlic in this house, so we're going to be good to go here. Okay, so now I'm going to check on this. It seems to be going okay. Get in here. Mix it up. Yes, I use my fingers and my hands. Why? Because they're the original tool, and why not? Make sure I don't get everything mixed up. So there's my cheese filling. Okay. So, let me catch up on a few things, and I will be right back. Hey, okay, so the meat is cooked. I'm going to take this little pan here, and I'm going to layer in some of the zucchini slices along the bottom, like so. They don't exactly fit perfectly, but they look pretty. Okay, so now I need to put some of the meat mixture in, and then I'm going to layer it with the cheese, kind of building like a lasagna. So I'm going to throw in some of this meat mixture. Spread that out a little bit. Let's see how we look. I could use a bit more. Okay. So I'm spreading out the meat mixture into the pan. And then I'm going to take some of the cheese mixture and place it into the pan and kind of smush it out there. Throw on some more zucchini. You could also do this with palmini noodles, or if you like zucchini noodles, you could do that. I do not like zucchini noodles, but I do like the palmini noodles, and I don't mind zucchini slices, but I am not a fan of zucchini noodles. They're awful. Okay, so now I'm going to layer in the last little bit of the meat here. If I had a bigger dish, I wouldn't have to really build a lasagna, so to speak, like we have here. I would just be able to use a single layer. But because I have a smaller dish, I'm layering it up like a lasagna. So, okay. Yeah, the remainder of the cheese go in. Okay, so now the oven is set. I've already preheated the oven to 350 before I got started. This will actually bake in the oven for, if I remember correctly, 40 minutes. Yes, it'll cook for 40 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this. So you've got this layered up bit here. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven for 40 minutes at 350. And then we'll be able to go from there. So I will be back shortly and we'll be doing a taste test. Okay friends, we are almost ready to take this out of the oven. We have about 40-ish seconds left. Just keep in mind, once again, this was a leaner protein and only half a green. So if you were on the program, you're going to want to actually add in 2.5 greens on top of this. So like cauliflower rice, asparagus, broccoli, something, just a vegetable that would keep it within the program parameters. Or if, like for instance, you had throughout the day, maybe you put some broccoli in one of your fuelings throughout the day, that would work. But you have to implement some extra with this because this is not a full, true lean and green meal with 1 lean and 3 greens. So there we go. Okay, let me get this out of the oven. Oh, that's pretty. Golden brown on top. Here, I'll show you. Ooh, look how pretty. Okay, so I'll turn the oven off. Let me get myself a bowl. I will get 2 because I'm not the only one eating this today. Okay, so I'm going to, now it is 4 servings, so obviously I'm just going to look at my container and slice it into 4 pieces. People get really caught up in how much is a serving? Well, if it says it's 4 servings, this is the serving. So here is my serving. Okay, let me set this over here. It's gonna be really hot. There's the ring light. Okay, so here you go. This would be part of this. Now I'm going to actually give a taste here. Let me get some of the zucchini and some of the beef. I have a feeling this is going to be like the Hot Pockets back in the 80s where you just basically take a bite, don't like this, but we'll see. Wow, okay. It's really good. I wasn't sure how it would be, but this is really good. To quote somebody who lives in my house, this would be really good over rice. So yeah, make this out, make it. I've got the recipe there. I'll put a link to the recipe in the comments below. And yeah, enjoy. Everybody, have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, whatever, whenever you're watching this. And be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will see you soon.